Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
Nori Aoki stands in as he looks at ball one here.
First pitch, 3-0.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
And even just 2 pitches into our afternoon, already we're getting the sense that he's going to call a pretty tight strike zone.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Line drive to left and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game.
It's definitely a good start when you're facing a guy like this in his home park. You've got to find a way to put some pressure on him. You don't want him to get settled out there.
Now to the plate, Kyle Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is DeShields. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. Around third now is Aoki. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, that didn't take long. You get the leadoff single to start off the game, and then you follow that up with a 2-base hit. They're already on the scoreboard, just 2 batters into the ball game.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hamels comes set. Here's the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. For Seager, he records his first double of the year here on opening day. Hit out towards second. Odor has it and taken in out there for the first out.
Batting fourth, second baseman
Robinson Cano will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, accuracy is always appreciated with umpires, and Fillmore, he's no exception. He'll miss one here and there, but it's really pretty rare from what I hear.
And it's quickly 0-2. A man at third with 1 away. Bounce to first. Fielder has it. A play at the plate. And the runner is out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Adam Lind set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
1-0 count. Here it is. Up the middle and off his leg. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
Leonis Martin has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, and sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Two and one.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Looking to minimize the damage here to 2-2 now.
And in a spot like this, you got to go after strikes.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full, 3-2.
Now you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Chu at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. And the Mariners have opened it up to 5-0 now.
Boy, an opening day grand slam. How about that to get your season off on the right foot? That's one of those where you're coming back to the dugout thinking, oh yeah, baby, this is going to be my year. Hard to blame him after that. That'd be a month worth of RBIs for me.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Back to the drawing board now for that man after the grand slam.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that absolutely killed him.
And he lays off for ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Chopped weakly to the left. Beltre's there. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the first coming up, it's the M's 5. And the Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, it certainly wasn't a good start. You're down by a ton after the first. So stay patient, chip away. You've got 9 innings to go.
Delino DeShields comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very weakly on the ground. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
Batting second.
Shin-Soo Choo digs in here for his first appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
First baseman,
Prince Fielder gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now. 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ketel Marte will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Hamels has his sign. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. To short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And when things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
Here's Nori Aoki as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Surprised that the bullpen hasn't swung into action yet?
Yeah, you know, now that you mention it, I think I'd at least get a couple guys up there scurrying around down there, or thinking about ordering a pizza or something.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. In now, Kyle Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Chu. And that's the second out of the inning. Nelson Cruz stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0.